However, history will name the most fascinating military operations where the victory looked almost impossible. Indian Army will be in the front row with some magnificent achievements proudly announcing the glory. Today we will talk about one of such military operation which marked its position as a turning point in the history of Africa. Before we start, this will be like an audio story, so you can keep doing your other works while this is being played. A small nation in Africa, Sierra Leone, year 2000, and civil war was on its peak. Revolutionary United Front wanted to topple the government of Sierra Leone. It was created on the line of NPFL of Liberia, eyeing a similar success. Initially, the group promised justice and equality to local people, but soon their real intention came forward. Hunger for power, atrocious was the regular event, and they started mercilessly finishing anyone resisting them. In 1997, with ARFC, they were able to topple the government and ruled the nation briefly before ousted by Nigeria-led coalition, and later was made to sign a peace accord by United Nations under which in future they could contest in election and 8 high posts were promised. But many fractions of RUF and ex-ARFC denied disarmament. The capital, Freetown, was seized and government once again lost control. Various fractions almost captured the entire nation. To fight the chaos, United Nations deployed soldiers. Indian soldiers designated INTBAT 1 was sent. They were stationed at Kailahun and Daru. At the same time, Kenya battalions stationed at Makeni were overran by RUF and they were disarmed. INTBAT 1 went over due to communication gap and RUF reached there too, and some trouble occurred. However, blood wasn't drawn at least then. RUF started advancing towards Freetown. British troops started evacuating civil staffs. INTBAT 1 rescued Kenyan prisoner of war through military operations in Magburaka and also thought back several ambushes by RUF. Additional Indian troops at the end were able to break siege at Kailahun, but these were only success against mountains of threats. United Nations troops in numbers were only a fraction of RUF, and some military success wasn't enough to shake RUF establishment in that nation. What happened then was not less than a Hollywood top of the action flick. Two para special forces conducted a dreaded recon operation and gathered necessary intelligence. SF operatives gathered details in disguise. Soldiers at Kailahun were informed about the operation through satellite phones, and you know what? To fool RUF, the communication was done in Malayalam. It was going to be a dreaded heliborne operation. To secure helipads, soldiers at Kailahun took the risk and did the tough job. Weather was adverse. It was raining cats and dogs. Visibility was almost zero. Mi-8 wasn't available. Artillery couldn't be operated. Forces were vulnerable, and lack of other support would force soldiers at town were great risk of being overrun. RUF had numerical superiority, but impossible is the thing. Indian Army does the best. Two Royal Air Force Chinook transported 80 special forces to behind enemy lines. They were divided in 3 teams. A team of 6 quickly entered the hostage area and helped INTBAT to break out from the siege. Equipments left were destroyed to stop them falling in RUF hands. The quick action took RUF by surprise. They quickly mobilized their forces, but a team of 40 commandos successfully held them and then cleared Kailahun town center. 34 commandos at Bandazuma cleared till Kenewa. Indian BAT was able to reach to Kailahun amidst heavy fire. SF provided support, making sure none left behind. RUF in large numbers soon reached in close vicinity of escaping Kalam. However, SF already had a plan and RUF fall into trap led by Special Force. Roadside booby traps destroyed a large number of the enemy, and the loss was so heavy, RUF broke away. And where's their strong determination, windows and opportunities opened miraculously. The weather was cleared now. United Nations was now go green with full strength. Mi-35 started giving cover. Some were airlifted and rendezvous with the rest of the column at Kailahun. Then they moved towards Pendembu. They faced extreme adversities, continuous firing, RPG raining here and there, snipers trying to take on, and ditch and roadblocks harassing their movement, but at the end they were able to fight back. Meanwhile, Indian forces at Daru started a quick movement towards Pendembu. Some places RUF tried to stop the advancement with indiscriminately firing, but support of infantry fighting vehicles and artillery destroyed all efforts of RUF. The night saw a decisive defense of Pendembu with support of artilleries, IFVs and Mi-35. Even in the next morning during extraction by Mi-8 helis, forces faced heavy firing, but at the end thwarted all attempts. RAF bunkers and ammunition stores were demolished. The forces now head back towards Daru. On their way again, they face the heavy firing at Kuifo and Biabu, but the presence of IFVs and Mi-35 destroyed all ambush attempts. 18th Grenadiers, 5 by 8th Gorkha Rifles, QRC companies, 6 platoon and Indian units also had act of tremendous failure. MiG-1 and MiG-2 supported with IFVs, scout helis kept eye on enemy movement and Mi-35 destroyed anything adversary at the site and end all led safely to Daru. RUF planned for a massive success in one go, but Operation Kukri instead almost destroyed them. RUF suffered unimaginable casualties, it was devastated. UNAMSIL experienced a boost of morale. RUF lost its control and dissolved as militia organization within 2 years. As we are talking about Kukri, let me tell about a similar operation conducted by Britishers, known as Operation Barras. Conducted some months after Kukri, this time West Side Boys, then still existing fraction of ARFC, took some British soldiers as hostages. Then what? SAS conducted a daring operation, rescued hostages, and result was destruction of West Side Boys. This time completely. In a single year, 2 hostage crises actually ended with catastrophes for preparators and good for Sierra Leone. Indian troops received a welcome of heroes by the local people. People actually helped in building of Khukri War Memorial. As I earlier said, whenever history will name the most fascinating military operations where the victory looked almost impossible, Indian Army will be in the front row with some magnificent achievements proudly announcing the glory. Because impossible is the thing Indian Army does the best. So that's for today guys, hope you have enjoyed the video. If you like such sections, we will continue in future as well. So take care, get yourself vaccinated, maintain social distancing, keep using mask. We'll meet you with a new subject another day. Till then, take care and goodbye.